or still are, but they can't speak out. Today I'm here to put to a full stop. Mental abuse, psychological and emotional abuse, someone using my name out there to actually drag me and exposing my children to the world of something that will never be erased, ever. I'm also here to talk about parental responsibility, and I'm here to state facts and set the record straight. And those are the things I have on my agenda today. So this is not anything, it's not a pity party. I don't want people trolling someone here. I'm just going to state facts because I have reached the end, and it's the day I say enough is enough. I need to live my life, and I need to live my life peacefully, and I need my children to experience a healthy environment with healthy people around them. Now, recently I was accused of not giving access to the father of my children. And it's so sad that he had to use a platform to actually wish my son a happy birthday and then drag my name to that. This is the second time that is happening. Putting me out there to be trolled, to be actually attacked in the name of I love my children. Now, let's start with parental responsibility. We all know what the Constitution says in Article 53, by the way. And this is not me trying to flex at you because I'm a lawyer. These are facts I want to state. And children have certain fundamental rights. And what I'm going to state today is not even about those fundamental rights, but I'm going to just state Article 53(1) of the Constitution of Kenya, which provides that every child has a right to parental care and protection, which includes equal responsibility of the mother and father to provide for the child, whether they are married to each other or not. 53(2), Article 53 goes on to say that a child's best interests are in the paramount importance in every matter concerning the child. Trust me, minors are very delicate, and we have the responsibility to take care of them. And me as a mother, that's exactly what I've been doing. Let's go back to this aspect of me, quote unquote, being labeled and being told that I am actually refusing to let the father of my children to have access. I have papers, I have evidence, I have screenshots of everything I have tried to do to actually bring him to become a better father. I have protected him. I have never gone online to say anything ill about him, whatever way you want to think. I've never sat down, but today I'm not going to protect him anymore. That's what's going to happen. Let's start. By the time he left home, I begged him to buy Lexi a little phone or just find a way to be calling him, to call home. And since I'm the bad person and he doesn't want to contact me, I gave him a leeway to actually contact our nanny however often he wanted to and check up on his children. I can tell you this for a fact. He's never called home. He's never checked up on his kids other than the day he's decided like he's gonna show up. And this is what happened. From the minute we broke up, I knew things have to change. We have to get structure so that we're not in any other person's ways. And trust me, I have all the records to do that. I mean, having me try to do that. I told him, can you give me a structure in a way that we can take care of these kids? He kept telling me, I'll bring. A year, 4 months later, I've never seen any structure. Never. We had back and forth. At some point, he wasn't seeing those kids, especially between January and April. It will always be like you drop by every now and again, which I didn't have a problem with because I always encourage my kids to be brought up by their parents. I grew up in a single parenthood status, and I know how it feels like. But you cannot force a parent to be a parent to their child. Being a parent takes so many forms of responsibilities, and I'll explain that in a few. Let's stick to the course of this action. When I sat down and I encouraged him, including the day I sat him down and I cheered him on and I told him, hey, I'm really rooting for you. I want you to be a better dad. This was in July, just before I found out he had another child on the way. And he sat there looking at me for a whole hour. My best friend was around. She's my witness. Sat there. I was talking to him. He never even bothered to tell me, yes, these are the plans I have. This is over a year later for my kids so that we can have a structure. Guys, please note, all I've ever asked for is structure because the kids are in dire need of structure. Because there's a new child in the world, I was living in his mother's house. I'll come to that. And I needed to know, what does the future look like? How much longer do I